It's such an important point of the moment that we're in, where President Biden said Donald Trump was a threat to democracy. And there are a lot of his supporters who were not very thrilled that he welcomed President Trump to the White House a few weeks after he won the election. I'm just listening in just to see if we can hear any questions there. But this was from a few moments ago. But he welcomed Trump into the White House. Despite all of that, he has had meetings with him. He has largely refrained from criticizing Donald Trump. They worked hand in hand on a major hostage deal and ceasefire in the Middle East. And there are a lot of people who are upset about that. But Joe Biden is, in many ways, not perfectly, but in many ways, an institutionalist. And he, according to our MJ Lee, never even considered not extending the hand to Donald Trump that he should have been extended 4 years ago. And as I watch them walking into the White House, I mean, you can't forget that it's not that often that a former president gets to walk back into a house that he's going to live in after having been moved out 4 years earlier.
Only the second time.
It's only the second time. And Donald Trump is walking back in there. He probably still recognizes and knows a lot of the staff that are there. It looks different because each president gets to make it look the way they want it to look. But that in itself is just a very unusual moment for this country. And it must be weird if you're Donald Trump and if you're Joe Biden.
Let's go to MJ Lee now at the White House, who can tell us more about this meeting between outgoing President Biden and incoming President Trump. Oh, to be a fly on that wall. MJ, what's your understanding of what they talked about?
Yeah, as the Trumps just arrived here at the White House, there were some pool reporters, of course, standing outside the North Portico as that arrival was happening. There's that moment again. We are told that when the Trumps stepped out of the SUV, President Biden said to incoming President Trump the words, "Welcome home."